Hello, my name is Asya and I'm an avid adventurer and traveler. I just got back from backpacking the Enchantments for the second time and I wanted to share how I packed and I was going for like a really lightweight backpacking kind of experience, and so I want to share how I did it because I feel like I did it way better this time as my second time through. First, I'm going to talk about water and how the water worked. So I have a Ketadine Be-Free filter. It has the filter right here in the nozzle, and this worked perfectly. I could fill up from streams, pour it into my bladder, sip while I hiked, as well as I carried a really lightweight earth water tin water bottle, which I could add electrolytes to. So this system with this 3-part was perfect. Next, I would love to cover like swimming gear. So I love using a plastic bag to keep my bathing suit and towel in, lightweight towel, bathing suit. If it gets wet, I put it in the bag, can hang it up when I get back to camp. That was perfect. For day hiking, I like to not use the big bag. I bought a stowaway 20-liter rucksack. This was perfect. In terms of clothing, I wore on the way down what I'm wearing right now, which are heavier track pants, a sun hoodie, which was so perfect. I can't even tell you, protected me from bugs as well as sun and let my body breathe, and a baseball cap. Underneath, I have a trekking shirt from Athleta and a tank top. So I like to wear layers. The temperature was a huge range. It was from basically 30 degrees at night until 80 in the daytime. So we had to pack kind of like in layers. When it was cold, I needed 3 extra layers. I brought my fleece layer, my puffy layer, as well as a beanie, which was super helpful to have. I like having trekking clothes that I wear during the day and then clean clothes at night. So I have clean pajamas. And I keep everything in packing sacks. It just keeps everything super organized in my bag and allows me to find everything seamlessly and quickly. In terms of trekking shirts, I brought the one that I'm wearing as well as this additional one. I probably could have gotten away with just one. I brought 2 sports bras. Again, probably could have gotten away with just one. And I brought 2 trekking pants. I personally liked having the heavier weight and lighter weight washable North Face ones. These are awesome. I just bought them. Super, super good. I'll try to link all the gear that I used in the comments in case you're interested in seeing what exactly I used. And then I just had some booty shorts that I could put on after swimming or whatever, and I was happy to have those. Okay, I'm gonna cover lastly just footwear. So I brought socks, 2 pairs of trekking socks. I ended up buying these shoes, which I did not love. They're Solomon running hiking shoes. I ended up hiking the whole trail after day 1 in my Luna sandals. These things are beasts. They have Vibram soles. They let my toes breathe and function and let my feet have a barefoot effect. I love it. I wish I brought my trekking socks for this. I did not, but you know what? It was fine. I did love having some warm camp socks, so that was perfect. And then in terms of, I brought a buff. I didn't end up using it, and I brought extra underwear, which I ended up not using because I used sanitary and female products to keep that area clean. Where is that bag? Should be here somewhere. Okay, I will cover next sleeping bag. So I use the 15 Celsius Megma. It was perfect by REI, and the Thermarest Neo Air sleeping pad. I side slept and slept on my back in complete comfort. I brought hotel slippers that I sometimes have used in the past. This trip I ended up just using my Lunas in the evening, so this was extra and did not need to be brought. Yeah, female hygiene products were in here. This is how I kept everything clean. And because we had access to the lakes, I felt like I was able to kind of like wash off and, you know, refresh every day. I'll cover next food. So we basically had a cooking stove that my partner carried and the tent. She carried those 2 things. I ate all of my meals out of this ceramic cup and with this spoon, and that was perfect for me. And for meals, we brought 4 meals. We ended up sleeping 3 nights, so we had an extra meal. We brought trail mix for lunch and then bars as well as oatmeal for breakfast, so we had a hot breakfast. We did carry gas canisters, which I gave to her, so that's just not present here, but that was on the way up. Lastly, I did buy a mosquito net for my face, but I ended up using a mix of like sage, bug spray, and some other organic stuff, and that kept the bugs away. I had no issues with the bugs, surprisingly, and I wore lots of clothing. So between lots of clothing and the bug spray, I ended up not needing the net around my face, and I feel like it was kind of a nuisance because people had to like lift it to eat, and I don't know, it just seemed crazy. I love having a belt bag when I hike. I have, trail mix in it, left over from the day, as well as my toilet paper system. So I have a clean bag for clean toilet paper and a dirty bag for dirty toilet paper and hand sanitizer, all here. So it's always attached to me. If I need to go to the bathroom, I can just use this. And then I have face lotion in here, as well as, calendula lotion and different ointments that I like to keep on me, as well as headphones and my wallet. So this is what's in my belt bag. When I'm hiking, I usually put my wallet somewhere else, but at the end of the day, it's nice to just have it right here. I did buy a battery pack and it ended up holding up really good. I used it 3 times and it still has 60%. I wanted something that would hold up for the whole trip. It is heavy, but for me as a photographer, content creator, it was worth it. Okay, the last thing that I will go through, I feel like I covered all the things, is basically my toiletry bag. So I have a sleeping mask that I use when I sleep to cover my eyes. This is great if you're like planning on an early morning and you need to sleep before the sun sets. I definitely recommend having that because it helps you set your body to darkness. Contact lens solution, hairbrush, toothbrush, toothpaste, headlamp. And then one of the things I did to save space was pack some of my things in baggies. So this is clove to suck on in case I got sick. This is deodorant. This is Advil, sunscreen in a double baggie, and then electrolytes. And having them in this just made it way weightless. I mean, think about a thing of deodorant, how much that weighs versus just putting how much I needed. Glasses for camp. I brought a bunch of wipes, didn't end up needing them because I was bathing in the river, the fresh water, just getting fresh. And because I don't use anything with like chemicals, basically all organic stuff, I don't feel like, I'm putting crazy stuff into the water. I brought extra Band-Aids, extra contacts, a paper and pen in case I wanted to write and reflect. I did bring a little perfume. I love having a little fresh oil to put on right before I sleep so I can smell good. And I did bring this ointment for like injuries, but I didn't end up needing it because I felt pretty good up there. Contact lens case, I think I already said toothbrush. So that was it. And basically packed everything in, lightweight stuff at the bottom. So I put my sleeping bag on the bottom. You're supposed to put the heaviest stuff along the spine towards the top, and then fluffy stuff around the edges. So that's how I packed my bag. Was super happy with how everything packed in. I hope this was helpful. The last time I did the Enchantments, I camped 4 nights at Kolchak, hiked up the core on day 3, hiked to Stewart Lake day 2, and hiked out on day 5. This time we did 4 days, 3 nights. I hiked into snow, hiked up the core the 2nd day, relaxed the 3rd day, was gonna through hike it the 4th day, but someone in my group got sick, so we hiked down to snow. So I saw the full thing, hiked to Leprechaun both times through the core. So I'm really grateful that I've seen the whole Enchantments now. This was a perfect setup. Like I said, there were some things I could have eliminated, but it was pretty close to being what I needed. All of my love, happy camping, happy backpacking. Hope this helps. I'll link the stuff that I used, and sending so much love to you. Thank you.